Hey, what's up you guys? It's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to go into chapter 25 of 113 Minutes by James Patterson and Max Delalo. So let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, I suggest you click off the video now. You have been warned. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. 46 fully armed FBI SWAT agents stand counting down to combat. In addition to an automatic assault rifle or tactical shotgun, each carries an average of 32 pounds of equipment: body armor, ballistic helmet, sidearm, night vision goggles, flash grenades, zip-tie handcuffs, rounds of extra ammunition. Yet, as Mason, already sweating under the weight of the Kevlar vest hung over his torso, places in front of his group, giving them one final mission overview and pep talk. They all stand still as statues, no rustling, no rattling, no fidgeting. The silence is impressive, it's eerie, it's terrifying. Strike time is at 2200 hours exactly, Mason announces. That's less than 40 minutes out, so listen up. He commences one last run through of the plan with his assembled troops. He wants to explain, too, how he and the salty Agent Taylor arrived at it. A traditional stealth entry was out of the question, he says. Just too damn dangerous, too much ground to cover. He gestures to the image projected behind him of the multi-acre farm, to its endless flat fields dotted with shrubs and trees and a few run-down shacks and sheds. Too many possible traps would be far too exposed. So how about a full dynamic entry? Mason asks rhetorically, ripping down the farmhouse doors, roping onto the suspect's roof by helicopter guns blazing. Hell, that might very well be the start of World War III. In the end, Mason says he and Taylor decided on a mix of both. The 46 assembled agents have arrived, divided into 4 groups, each will approach a separate side of the rectangular property, slowly and visibly. Meanwhile, the farm's power is going to be cut, plunging the place into darkness. There are bound to be lookouts, Mason says, so it'll be critical to observe how they react. Using your night vision and thermal imaging cameras, pay close attention to any suspect movement or defensive repositioning. If you glimpse just one bad guy running into one shed, that's a piece of tactical intel we're otherwise sorely lacking. But if we expected the suspects refuse to cooperate, well then, we'll make the 4 points access on my order. Full sweep of the property, clearing and moving. Sniper Overwatch has the green light. TAC teams are to reassemble and form up outside the farmhouse and engage the final breach. Any questions? A chorus of no sir echoes throughout the high-ceilinged room. Mason takes a deep breath. Then he goes down the line, looking each of the 46 agents directly in the eye. Stay smart out there, hear me? Aim to live, shoot to kill. And with that, he dismissed the agents. They began a final gear and weapons check, and then start climbing into the fleet of armored trucks and personnel carriers that will be shuttling them to the farm. Mason is about to do the same when he spots trouble. Agent Britt Bauer, a lanky, pimple-faced 26-year-old barely out of the academy, appears to be scribbling onto his forearm with a black Sharpie. Grading your performance ahead of time, Agent? Bauer can only stutter, embarrassed to be caught. I was just... Mason grabs the young man's arm. B+ is written directly on the skin. You could tattoo your blood type on your forehead. It won't speed up a blood transfusion 1 second. Yes, sir, but now I know this isn't your first time executing a warrant, and you know all of your medical info is on your ID badge. Or did you just forget yours at home? Bauer looks down at his boots. It's just, have you heard about those ATF agents who stormed Waco? They knew the raid was going to be rough, so they wrote their blood type on their arms. I did, Mason says, frowning, but that was more than 20 years ago, and how'd it turn out for them? Besides, he continues, looking at the agent in the eye, none of us is going to need a blood transfusion because none of us is going to get shot. Clear? Yes, sir. The young agent nods and hurries into an assigned armored truck. With nearly the whole team ready to move out, Mason heads over to the giant metal-plated lead personnel carrier he'll be riding in with Agent Taylor. But before he gets in, he slips his hand behind his Kelver vest. He removes his flip-front wallet, which contains his FBI badge and ID card. He slides it out of the roughly 3 by 2 inch piece of plastic on the front of the Bureau's famous blue and yellow shield. Mason's agent number, his signature, a photo of him taken a few years back, his hair a bit longer, the wrinkles at the edges of his eyes and mouth a little less noticeable. Then Mason flips it over. On the back is printed a wealth of vital information: his age, height and weight, his allergy to penicillin, and on the very last line, AB negative, his blood type. There, just in case. No, Mason says suddenly, angrily. Then he climbs into the armored personnel carrier behind Agent Taylor and keys the radio. All units, this is Bravo Command. Let's roll out. That is the end of this chapter. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.